As Minnesotans, we usually like to keep our aggression passive. But recent events at Charlottesville demand a direct approach. We here at Minnesota Tonight are vehemently and unequivocally opposed to any and every Nazi, white supremacist, and fascist group. There is no moral equivalence between racists and those who oppose them. In other news, the sky is blue, Tom Hanks is great, and Nazis are still bad. We already know this. Now, it can be easy for us here, though, in Minnesota, especially up north, to point over other places across the country and say they have a real problem. But, according to the Southern Poverty Law Center, there are 10 recognized hate groups operating in Minnesota, including neo-Nazis and a branch of the KKK. Thankfully, we know what to do with hate groups like that.
The general manager of a popular Minneapolis restaurant says 2 employees no longer work there after pictures surfaced of them in Nazi uniforms. The restaurant received dozens of complaints on its Facebook page today. The restaurant initially suspended the employees, but after a review said they are no longer employed.
That's right. They were fired after posting images of themselves on social media, or, as some might call it, National Socialist media. To be fair, there were other red flags. After all, Jeremy had been pushing the white toast pretty hard lately. I can't tell if you feel bad for him or anyway. The fired employees claim to be World War II reenactors, which, if true, is the worst cosplay choice ever. And that includes the white guy who's thinking of going to Comic-Con next year as Black Panther. Just don't do it. Mask or no mask, you're still a dumbass. Meanwhile, a Minneapolis attorney was fired from a firm after they learned about his side hustle as the head of a neo-Nazi heavy metal record label. Which begs the question, what kind of metal bands promote bigoted anti-Semitic music? Nazi DC, White Sabbath, Aryan Maiden. All hopefully not real bands. Last but not least, in the days following Charlottesville, hundreds in Minneapolis marched against racism and bigotry, and a few of them replaced the Hennepin County flag with an anti-fascist flag. And in case you don't know what an anti-fascist flag looks like, it looks like this.
Minnesota tonight.